Hello, good afternoon YouTube. Just going to do a quick video on my Focus ST. Wanted to go over the pros and cons of having these. I've had 3 of them now. This is my 3rd one. It's a 2017 ST3. It is loaded. Has the leather Recaro heated seats, the nice Sony sound system, heated steering wheel as well. It's got the carbon option with the shift knob, and a couple accents, ambient lighting. Comes with factory Sony subwoofer in here. So yeah, there's a lot of great things to say about this car. I bought it used, it had 25,000 miles on it, so it was low mileage. Person had done some modifications. They did the wing risers. I put the wheels on. The rally armor mud flaps? Those were put on there. There's a CPE intercooler on this one as well, which you could probably see it down there. And then does have off-road downpipe. Let's go through all this stuff real quick that I have done to it. Okay. CPE cold air intake. If you look down there, right there, you can see it. I did the Composer delete. I do have a catch can on the front of this. It has a Ford Racing catback exhaust as well, Steeda tune. Oh yeah, the big thing that I did, which isn't for, I didn't tune it yet, but I got a snow methanol kit, which I'll show that real quick. But I'm going to go over all the pros and cons of owning one of these cars right now. But yeah, that's a quick breakdown of my car. Had 3 of them. It is a GDI, which means gas direct injection. One thing to know if you are just thinking about getting one of these is valve buildup, misfires, oxygen sensors can go bad. It's very typical on these. Plugs do not last 80 to 100,000 like they do on regular cars. You probably expect to replace plugs every 15 to 20,000 miles, depending on if you're running a tune or whatnot. What else is there? Car drives great. The Recaros are not as comfortable as the cloth seats. They look a lot nicer. You got the heated option, but for comfort, cloth seats definitely are more comfortable. The leather's easier to clean, obviously. Brakes on this stock are pretty good. My brother has the same car. He put a power stop drilled slotted all around. That's only modification he made, and it made a huge improvement in even the good stock brakes that are on this. So, but there are some issues with these cars with valve buildup, which is primarily why I did the meth kit, which I did pull the intake. It does clean the valves up quite a bit over time. There's issues with misfires. I don't know if the coolant intrusion, coolant loss is an issue. It is on some of these. I'm going to do a coolant pressure test. I would have a good set of tools. Know what you're getting into if you do get one of these vehicles, because they do require a lot of maintenance, especially if you do drive them. It's a turbo car. I only put 93 octane in this car, nothing else. So, because it is tuned specifically for that. Not tuned for the methanol, but tuned for 93 octane. So, but yeah, as a daily driver, can you daily drive this? Yes, I live in Western New York. We get snow. I throw snow tires on it every year. You still have to watch your throttle and, how you're driving. You got to drive slower. So, not the best car in the snow. Also not the worst car in the snow. But my 2 cents overall, my first 2 had 0 issues, no problems, great cars, reliable, no misfires, no problems at all. This one, I've had misfires on and off since 25,000. It's only at 36,000. I've replaced oxygen sensors. Purge valve is another common issue with these, causes drivability issues. And there's LSPI if you're trying to horse it at really low RPMs, which is bad for the motor. So there's a lot to know with these vehicles if you're going to get one. If you're fairly mechanically inclined and you keep an eye on your car and you check everything, these can be very fun vehicles. They're very enjoyable to drive. They're not super expensive. They have creeped up a little bit with the car market recently, so probably anywhere between 20 to 24,000 for something like this. That's between like a 16 and 18 with low mileage on it. So I paid $19,500 for mine about a year and a half ago. If you do have any questions, I'll probably do another video on this, but this is just kind of my breakdown. If you're thinking about getting one of these, the things to consider, the things that are good, and the things that are not as great. One other thing to note, tires on these, you will eat your tires on the front of these. They just, especially if you have the stock Eagle F1s, they just do not last at all. I haven't been able to get the Toyos on here are okay so far, but I've rotated them. I haven't put a ton of mileage on them, but you will eat through tires. You'll eat through plugs. You probably have to do some oxygen sensors. I would keep an eye on your coolant level. It is normal to get misfires on these, but if you're getting excessive ones and you're getting codes, then you might need to delve deeper into that. But any questions, comment below. I'll try to do some more videos on this car, and have a nice day.